Philadelphia, we have a problem. The foundation of the Eagles is shaking, and the news breaking over the last 24 hours is nothing short of a seismic shift for this franchise. We are not talking about minor roster adjustments or depth chart tweaks. We are looking at the potential exit of a superstar playmaker, the confirmed departure of a key offensive strategist, and a legend deciding his fate in real time. The decisions being made right now at the NovaCare complex will define not just the 2026 season, but the next 5 years of Eagles football. The front office is scrambling, the rumors are flying, and the anxiety levels are through the roof. You need to hear this. Let's get straight to the facts, because the coaching carousel is spinning out of control. Today, CBS Philadelphia has officially confirmed that Kevin Patullo, the former offensive coordinator for the Eagles, is done in Philadelphia. He will not be returning for the 2026 season. Instead, he has been hired by the Miami Dolphins to serve as their new passing game coordinator. This is a significant move. Patullo has been Nick Sirianni's right-hand man, a crucial voice in the quarterback room, and a stabilizer for this offense. He knows the system inside and out. And now he is taking that intellectual property down to South Beach to work with Mike McDaniel. From an insider perspective, this signals a massive brain drain. When you lose a coordinator who understands the nuances of your scheme, you aren't just losing a coach, you are losing continuity. But let me switch gears and tell you what this really means, because this is absolutely ridiculous. You are telling me that after a season where the offense looked disjointed, where the consistency was non-existent, we are letting one of the few people who actually knows the playbook walk out the door? This is unacceptable. The Philadelphia Eagles are supposed to be a destination, not a stepping stone for lateral moves. Kevin Patullo leaving for Miami isn't just a job change, it is an indictment on the current state of the Eagles' offensive room. Why would he leave? Because he sees the writing on the wall. He sees the dysfunction. He sees an offense that struggled to find its identity. And instead of staying to fix it, he is bailing for a team that actually throws the ball with purpose. This puts an immense amount of pressure on Nick Sirianni. He is losing his buffers. He is losing his loyalists. Who is going to step up and check the head coach now? Who is going to bridge the gap between the game plan and the quarterback? This is a strategic failure by the front office to retain talent. You cannot expect Jalen Hurts to thrive when the voices in his ear keep changing. Consistency is key in the NFL, and right now, the Eagles are choosing chaos over stability. The Dolphins just got better, and we just got a whole lot more questionable. This is a major red flag for the 2026 campaign before it even starts. If you think the coaching staff changes are the only thing to worry about, you are sadly mistaken, because the roster itself is about to explode.
Listen, if you bleed green and want the unfiltered truth about what is happening behind closed doors, you need to subscribe right now. We don't hide the facts here. Join the community and stay ahead of the game.
If the coaching news didn't wake you up, this report from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler will absolutely floor you. As of this Thursday, reports indicate that the Philadelphia Eagles front office is prepared to entertain trade offers for superstar wide receiver A.J. Brown. You heard that correctly. The organization is listening to calls. Sources close to the situation suggest that Brown is growing increasingly frustrated with the offensive inconsistency that plagued the team last season. He wants the ball. He wants to win, and he feels the current setup isn't maximizing his prime years. Now, let's be very clear about the language here. Entertaining offers is front office speak for, we are open for business if the price is right. This is not a flat-out denial. This is a testing of the waters, and that alone is terrifying. Let me be loud and clear about this. Are you out of your mind? We are talking about A.J. Brown, one of the most physically dominant, game-changing receivers in the history of this franchise. You do that trade a Lamborghini just because you forgot how to drive it. This is blasphemy. The Tennessee Titans thought they were smart trading him away, and look what happened to them. They fell off the map. And now Howie Roseman wants to flirt with the same disaster? For what? Draft picks? You hope those draft picks turn into a player half as good as A.J. Brown. This man changes the geometry of the field. When he is on the sideline, the defense has to respect him. When he catches a slant, he takes it to the house. He is the safety blanket for Jalen Hurts. If you trade him, you are effectively telling your quarterback that you do not care about his development. You are stripping away the alpha dog of this offense. I don't care if he is frustrated. It is your job as a coach and a GM to fix the frustration, not ship it out of town. You sit him down, you show him the targets, and you make it work. The idea that the Eagles would even pick up the phone to discuss an A.J. Brown trade shows a level of arrogance that is dangerous. This isn't just a rumor. This is a potential franchise-altering mistake staring us in the face. If A.J. Brown leaves Philadelphia, the window for a Super Bowl slams shut, period. This is a critical decision point, and the fact that we are even discussing it proves there is trouble in paradise. But while the receiver room is in turmoil, we finally got a sliver of hope regarding the men in the trenches.
Finally, we have some news that doesn't make me want to throw my notes across the room, but it comes with a massive caveat. Yesterday, Eagles legend and former running back LeSean McCoy revealed on his program that he had a direct conversation with right tackle Lane Johnson. According to McCoy, Johnson has confirmed he plans to return for the 2026 season. He is not retiring. However, the situation regarding guard Landon Dickerson remains completely up in the air, with no confirmation on his status. Let's break this down. Lane Johnson returning is the single most important piece of good news we have had all week. This man is a future Hall of Famer. He is the gold standard of right tackles. When Lane Johnson plays, the Eagles win. It is a statistical fact. His ability to erase elite pass rushers allows the entire offense to function. Without him, the right side of the line collapses. So hearing that he is coming back for another ride is a massive relief. It gives us a cornerstone to build around for at least one more year. Thank goodness for Shady McCoy getting that scoop, because the team has been silent. But, and this is a huge but, the silence around Landon Dickerson is deafening. You cannot play offensive line with just one guy. The chemistry between the tackle and the guard is vital. If Dickerson is hesitating, if he is injured, or if he is considering walking away, we have a massive hole in the interior. Lane Johnson can't block two people at once. The brotherly shove, the inside zone runs, the pocket integrity, it all relies on a solid interior. If we lose Dickerson, even with Lane back, this line is vulnerable. We are looking at a scenario where the Core 4 era is dissolving before our eyes. Kelsey is gone, Cox is gone, and now we are clinging to Lane Johnson like a life raft while Dickerson's future hangs in the balance. It is a precarious position. We need clarity on Dickerson immediately. You cannot go into the draft or free agency wondering if your starting guard is going to show up. Lane Johnson's return buys us time, but it doesn't solve the puzzle. The trenches are the heartbeat of Philadelphia football, and right now that heartbeat is irregular. We are one injury or one retirement announcement away from a total rebuild on the offensive line, and that is a scary place to be for a team with championship aspirations.
We are standing at a crossroads. We have lost a coordinator to a rival. We are flirting with the disaster of trading A.J. Brown, and we are clinging to the return of Lane Johnson while the rest of the line faces uncertainty. This is the most decisive offseason in a decade. Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni are playing high-stakes poker with the roster. I need to know where you stand. Is trading A.J. Brown the biggest mistake in franchise history, or is it a necessary evil to reset the culture? Let me know in the comments. We are in this together. Fly, Eagles, fly.